Hello everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to tap in with the energy of the masculine, feminine, and the journey. What is happening with the divine counterparts in a twin flame connection. And the three decks of cards I'm bringing in is the Angel Guidance Tarot. This is the Retro Romance Oracle. And this is the Oracle of Chance. So we'll start with the masculine, feminine, and then the journey. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at angelic.echoes.xo@gmail.com. Please do give me a thumbs up on my videos, shorts, and my lives, or any content that I do post if it resonates with you. It helps my channel to grow, and obviously I can reach more people. And your support means the world to me. And please also do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you, angels. What is happening with the divine masculines right now? What is going on with the divine masculines at the moment? Thank you, angels. Wow. Okay. What is happening with the divine feminines right now? Thank you, angels. Okay. And the journey. What is happening? Perfect. Thank you, angels. Okay, so let's see what we can bring in with the Romance Oracle, Retro Romance Oracle. So what is happening with the Divine Masculines? Thank you, angels. What energy is the Divine Masculine in right now? The Divine Feminine and the journey. Thank you, angels. What is happening with the journey right now? I feel it's this one here. Wow, okay. That's an interesting card that I saw there. Thank you, angels. What is happening with the divine masculine? Wow. And divine feminine. If I can even finish the sentence, the card is coming out, which is great. I love it. Oh, gone in. Thank you, angels. There we go. And the journey. Thank you, angels. What is happening with the journey right now? You know, sometimes I'm so amazed at how long a divine feminine can actually hold on to the divine masculines for, in terms of the love, you know. And obviously, one would hope it is reciprocated, and it is, even though they don't say it or show it. It's just amazing how powerful this twin flame connection can actually be. Okay, so let's start with the masculines, and then we'll go to the feminine and then the journey. So thank you, angels. So for the masculines, we've got your things are stuck for a reason. There's no is not yet. Things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what is it that you actually want. So I do feel the divine masculines may still feel stuck in their situation. That's why we've got the not yet, because nothing can happen as yet. They need to obviously find a solution and actually allow themselves to embrace change, release the ego, confront their fears, to be able to have that happy life that they're actually seeking. And, you know, unless they want to be stuck in their situation and be complacent and obviously be miserable, that's obviously their choice. But at the end of the day, the love is so powerful and strong, they are being magnetically pulled to the divine feminine. So the angels are saying at the moment, things may feel stuck. And we got you the no is not yet, because obviously a cycle is coming to an end. So I feel what the angels are saying here is that it's not long before things actually turn around, okay? There is a cycle completing. So this not yet is, at the moment, things are still, there might still be lessons being learned. Your twin might still feel trapped in a situation, but things are turning around. There is an ending coming in for a new beginning to take place. So there is a cycle ending, which will end this stuck energy is what I'm connecting with, okay? And we've got your long distance, so we've got distant lands here, long distance relationship, overseas, romance, on holiday, travel plans, cultural differences and accents. So this could be that your twin could be obviously in a different geographical location. It could also mean that you both may want to travel together. You have a dream of traveling together. You may also have cultural differences and some background differences as well. So there could be some distance between you and your twin right now. And this could either be geographical. It could also be separation, where you're not communicating with each other and you could feel the distance between each other. It could also be that you want to obviously explore the world by traveling and, going overseas, but also there could be some cultural gaps or even age gaps. And those things could be the influential factor in here, which could also be contributing to this stuck energy as well. So it could even mean that, your twin, if it's about obviously them wanting a romantic vacation with you, this is what they're thinking about, but they still have to release themselves from a cycle. So they're still seeing the cycle through is what I'm connecting with here. And we've got your ceremonies, rituals, calling a lover to you, falling under a spell, moon cycles, herbs and oils, setting your intentions. So I do feel this is about manifesting your dreams. The divine masculine is definitely thinking and visualizing about the divine feminine. There could be sexual desire. There could be, the kundalini rising. Could also be fantasizing about a life with the divine feminine, visualizing it as well. But definitely whatever's happening is that there's a telepathic and magnetic pull back to each other, because you are calling out to each other telepathically. And yeah, they are falling in love with the divine feminine, or I think they already are in love with the divine feminine, okay? And I do feel that they're also indirectly manifesting what they want, even if they may not realize it. Some of them may be intentionally doing so. Some of them may be doing so just through, dreaming, visualizing of what they actually want. And this could be creating that reality as well. But in essence, the divine feminine is calling the divine masculine in energetically, okay? And yeah, they could be feeling like time is running out. So the divine masculine could be feeling like time is running out and they need to take action. Because obviously the divine feminine, for many of you, and this is not for all of you, some of you have been into separation recently. For some, separation has been for many, many years, it could be almost like a decade or if not longer. So there's a lot of time that has elapsed as well. And so the divine masculine's feeling like time is running out and they've got to do something about it and take action. I also feel like this is the higher calling to the divine masculine from the angels and the divine, saying, it's time to take action. Time is running out, okay? So you need to end the cycle and get out of the stuck energy and end the cycle and make your dreams that feel like a distant actually a reality by manifesting that. So that's what I'm connecting with here. And this is the energy currently of the divine masculine. So in a nutshell, the divine masculine there is a cycle completing here while the last details are being sorted out. They are learning lessons still. And that's why things seem stuck. And also, obviously, they do feel like time is running out, okay? That's the main message. So what is happening with the divine feminine? So the divine feminine is obviously gaining clarity, spending a lot of time in solitude, gaining a fresh perspective. There's a lot of healing taking place also. And obviously, it's preparing for what's next, because the healing is bringing about a fresh energy, which is preparing for what's next. And obviously embracing this time of solitude and spiritual growth and soul searching. So there's a lot of introspection happening with the divine feminine, a lot of solitude, a lot of thinking, a lot of clarity coming to light as well, a lot of healing taking place with the divine feminine. We've also got your refreshing break, going on solo trips, getting to know thyself, taking a break from love, a sudden holiday, cleanse the heart. Yeah, so in this time of solitude and hermit, which is the divine feminine obviously the divine feminine is getting to know herself as a feminine energy, and obviously also spending time in solitude and giving love back to herself as the feminine energy. Also may also be needing a vacation, planning a vacation, wanting some changes in one's life, getting to know oneself, discovering oneself as well. And I feel this is definitely like a refreshing energy here. That's what the angels are showing me. It's a refreshing energy of healing and surrender and lightness as well. There's also a lot of spiritual growth through the reflection of how far you've come and realizations taking place as well. And you've got your Mother Mary. So also Mother Mary could be very close to the divine feminine right now, helping with seeing things differently and from a higher perspective. Also forgiveness coming in here. Forgiving oneself, forgiving the divine masculine, and forgiving anyone that surrounds the situation, the past, the present, and in order to have a brighter future. So I do feel Mother Mary is supporting the divine feminine as well, and surrounding the divine feminine in helping, the divine feminine to forgive themselves, others, and obviously the divine masculine as well, in order to find happiness and peace within. And this is the healing that's also taking place right now. So I do feel that the divine feminine is moving into a much more calmer energy, a refreshing energy, and a healed and surrender energy as well. So for the journey, we've got your decisions are taking place. Think carefully about what is it that you actually want and follow through on your decision to make it happen. So this is about, again, decisions are taking place. This could be both for the divine masculine and feminine. and definitely the divine masculine as well, about, you know, choosing to move forward to the divine feminine and leaving karmic situations or facing one's fears and embracing the change that will actually bring happiness into their life. This could even be the divine feminine in whatever choices that the divine feminine is also present with. There could be decisions also taking place here. I do feel it's more about the divine masculine, but there could be some choices and karmic situations for the divine feminine as well, where decisions needs to take place. Yeah, we've got you fading. Someone's losing interest. A new connection tapering off. Initial attraction turns cold, and off energy dancing around the issue someone calls less. So I feel this is about a karmic situation where the connection is fading. So if you or your divine masculine, and very likely many of it is the divine masculine, but it could also be the divine feminine. If you or your divine masculine or both are in a karmic situation, that attraction is fading, that love is fading, it's not there anymore, you're losing interest. What drew you to the person initially no longer interests you anymore. And definitely you're dancing around the issue. I feel this is the divine masculines dancing around the issue, not wanting to, you know, confront change or make a change or do something about it in order to actually be happy, because they do have a chance of happiness and they need to take that up. So this is about, again, things are falling apart here. Karmic cycles are ending because the relationship is not able to hold or withstand the storm and changes that's happening, you know, in that connection with a karmic partner. So I do feel things are fading here. And yeah, both twins are being guided to stand up for what's right. And I feel also this is the divine masculine. Standing up for what's right, standing up for your truth, and having the courage and bravery and confidence to do so. Because this is what it takes to be a powerful divine masculine, okay? This is what it takes to be a powerful divine masculine, to stand your ground, speak your truth without fear. So I feel that because the connection with the karmic situation is fading, this is putting the divine masculine in, or it could be divine feminine, but I feel it's more the divine masculine into a position of needing to make a decision and to be able to stand up for their truth and authenticity and what is right, and to be true to themselves and others, because that's what it takes to be a powerful divine masculine. And this is the current energy of the connection right now. So I hope this reading helps. So in a nutshell, obviously decisions are taking place because karmic situations are falling apart. And obviously they've been guided to stand up for their truth and be true to themselves and others. And also definitely a cycle's ending for the divine masculine. They do feel that they need to do something soon because time is running out. And from a divine feminine perspective, you are in a very much solitude and, you know, forgiving energy. You're going through a massive healing. You are gaining clarity and insight. And this is a wonderful, you know, stillness energy, I feel, for the divine feminine. So yeah, you could be seeing things differently. You could be feeling a little bit better, a little bit healed as well, a little bit lighter as a divine feminine. So I hope this reading helps. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.